One of these days I'll come up with an intro, but today is not that day. So yeah, my computer crashed. I got it back today. I didn't get my game data back, unfortunately. And I'm not feeling great, so I don't really feel up to doing that first hour of Layers of Fear again. So, I pulled a couple of indie games that were on my recommended, and I'm going to play as many of those as I can get through in an hour, I think. We'll see. This first one is supposed to be kind of like jump scary, so I don't know if I'm going to want to do a scary game after that. I also have, it's called Stories Untold on the Epic Games Launcher, ready to go should I not want to do scary games, because that one's kind of more like spooky retro style. So I'm gonna do one first that's just called The Test. I don't know what this is. I asked for recommendations for things I could play on stream, and somebody just sent me a link to this. Like, I'm not trying to hype it up and make it sound ominous. I just legitimately don't really know what it is. They just sent me the link and said, play this, it's good. So, I don't know. I'm either going to be saying, thank you, kind stranger, or you suck. So, I'm going to just open it. It just starts. There's no, like, start menu. It just starts going, so I don't have it opened yet. I'm going to open it right now, and I think my game capture should just pick it up as soon as it goes full screen. So let's see if this works. Okay, it says, please read before playing. This game contains images and sounds that may be distressing to the subject. If you suffer from anxiety or depression, you may not find some stuff with this game appropriate. Then again, you came here willingly. We are not responsible if this test causes the subject to develop anxiety, depression, a tendency to harm or kill oneself or others, or a sudden onset of cardiac arrest. Proceed at your own risk. I don't see it pulling up on my other screen here, so give me a second. Oh, no, it's there. Okay, it was just on more of a delay than I realized. Okay, so I'm going to click on proceed. And I think I don't need my gamepad for this. I think I just need my mouse. So, what is all of this coming up here? Oh, I think that's... Okay, that's just part of the atmosphere. My real name? Oh, man. Okay. No, you're not getting my full name. I'm not just putting that on my Twitch channel. It's easy enough to find me if you really want to. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm old. Finally, what country do you live in? I guess this is the end of me pretending to be Canadian. If I'm gonna... Okay. Here we go. Please ensure the age and country you have entered is true and contains no spelling mistakes. Otherwise, the results of the test might be inaccurate, and you may face negative consequences. Well, I can't. I mean, there's no option to change it even if it is wrong. So here we go. You're now ready to begin the test. This test utilizes audio and visual cues to improve the accuracy of the results. Please make sure your screen is at a comfortable brightness and your volume is at a comfortable level. We require your full attention for the duration of this test. Could you type a little faster? We will notify you beforehand when an audio or visual cue is going to be played. Okay. If you hear or see anything that we did not inform you beforehand about, it is not from the test, so ignore it. Oh, so this is going to be one of those. Oh man. Okay. Question 1. You are walking down the street and you see an elderly lady getting robbed. The attacker is holding a knife and you have no weapon besides your fists. The streets are empty and nobody will know if you died. You decide to run away and let the woman die, try to intervene, call the police, run away and try to get, I guess that's supposed to be help. Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest here. I'm a disabled lady. I'm not helping. I'm no help to anybody. I'd probably hide and call the police. So, question 2. You are walking around your house and you see a spider on the floor. You don't know if it is venomous, and at any moment it could leap up and bite you, but not if you kill it first. You decide to... Well, now see, this is another one that's biased because I am massively allergic to spiders. They're all venomous to me. So I do capture them and try to release them when I can. If I'm not in a position where I think I can easily release it, I'm gonna crush it. Sorry, spider. Other bugs I catch and release, but I don't take the risk with things I'm allergic to. Alright, choose a weapon. For what? The situation is important here. Alright, brass knuckles, kitchen knife, bow and arrow, M1911 handgun. Well, am I melee attacking? Am I trying to attack from a distance? Because that's important to know here. Am I still going honestly off of, like, my real life? Because, again, being a disabled lady, I'm not running up on anybody. Alright, activity 1, take a look at this image. Okay, I bet this is going to be fun. Click anywhere to close the image. The image will not move, which means that it's definitely going to move. Here we go. Begin. Guys, that's definitely moving. It is 100% moving. Hey, bunny. Yeah, definitely moving. It looks kind of cool, though. It's kind of abstract, but it looks almost like a forest. I like it. Question 4. How did that image make you feel? Happy, angry, terrified, or calm? I liked it. Activity 1.5. The image will be shown again, but with a different color. Click anywhere to close the image. Again, the image will not move, which means it's definitely moving. Yeah, see, that shit's moving. I'm not falling for that, it's moving. Am I supposed to, like, get in close? Because I'm not going to do that. I still like it. It's kind of cool. Now it looks like... What does it look like? It kind of looks like the bottom half of, like, a skull or something. I don't know. Hold on. Hey, stop chewing plastic. Stop it. Chew this. Probably supposed to play this without the distraction of a naughty rabbit, but oh well. Question 5. How did that make... Oh, I accidentally clicked too fast. My bad. I just wish it would type a little faster. It's so slow. Now we will show you a word. Pick the option that best describes that word. Begin. Word. Death. Murder, suicide, funeral, or grief. So they all go with that. I think grief. Word. Green. It's my favorite color. Life, grass, happy, venom. Life. Word. Red. Blood, heart, the picture from before, or wrong. Well, the picture from before was definitely red. Word, door. Open, closed. My door is open. Activity 2 has ended. Okay. Question 6. Oh my god. That knocking. If someone were to break into your house, where do you think would be the best place for them to do so? Please answer truthfully. Okay. Window, front door, back door. Yeah, I'm not fucking telling you that. Jesus, that was loud. Oh my god. Oh. How? Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Oh. That wasn't even scary. It just hurt. I don't like this. Who told me to download this? You're mean. We strongly encourage all subjects to answer each question as truthfully as possible. So answer the question. Window, front door, back door. I guess the back door. Okay, well, this is fun. Alright. These next few questions have been known to induce severe anxiety in tested subjects. Proceed at your own risk. I'm in it. We're going. Activity 3, take a look at this image. Does that look like a pile of skulls to anybody else with like a face over here? Question 8. How did the image make you feel? Horrified, scared, excited, angry. Yeah, I don't feel anything. They're just pictures. Activity 3.5. I will now show you the image again, accompanied by somewhat. You aren't allowed to close the image until I tell you to do so. The image is allowed to move. Okay. Ow! I have to turn this down. God. It's not even scary. It's just, like, really loud. That legit hurt my ears. Okay. Cool. Your skulls are flashing. I see it. Whoop-de-doo. What's next? This one just goes on forever. Dude, really? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Kind of looks like the skull on my cup. Is this going to end at some point? I don't know if this is like a trick and I'm supposed to try and close it. Okay, well, I turned the volume back up and I don't hear anything anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is it broken? Is this the whole thing? Alright, well, I'm done with that. Let me reopen it and see what happens. Okay, so it's just the same thing again. So I think that's it. I don't know. I'm kind of over it. I thought that was going to be more fun than it was. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, I've got, let's see. Is this another one that's just going to open when I open it? Okay. Well, this is the next one. So, what? I don't know. This is... I think you're supposed to play this one with 2 people. I don't really have... I didn't... put any kind of, like, instructions. Oh! Okay, here we go. Okay, so they just eat each other, and I think that's the whole game. Jesus. Okay. Got Mike Tyson over here, just ate his ear off. What are these sounds? This is, like, really awful. I can't with the sounds. Okay, let's see what else I have in the folder. I don't like that one. The sounds are icky. Let's see, what's this one? Let's see. Okay, so this one's called Pictures of a Reasonably Documented Year. And this is another one I don't really know anything about. So... Okay. It's kind of weird, but... Dear Mr. Brown, I hope this finds you well. I'm reaching out to inquire if you have any vacancies in your company. I enclose my CV for your information. I'm a fast learner and a very organized person. I have had extensive work experience in office environments, and I would be very grateful if you would consider me for this position. With best regards, Alexander Leibovich. I thought there was only one of them. This is kind of weird. It's been 2 weeks now since the library burned down. Everybody is acting like nothing happened, like those people didn't die. The town has its own way of dealing with grief, I suppose, but who am I to judge anyway? Oh, wow. That's... Okay, that's a big fire. So I guess this is like a found footage mystery kind of thing? Interesting. Meredith seems very tall. The neighbors, the Johnsons, they moved to the neighborhood right before the fire. Are the Johnsons a little sus? Are we thinking the Johnsons are sus? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. When was this taken? I don't know what this one is. It looks like probably some kids playing in the street. I mean, this just looks like normal people having a good time to me. I don't really see anything that weird. Letter for M. My love, since the fire, I barely put my camera down. I really don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I owe this town something, like I have a duty to those people. It's almost as if the fire burned through my lens into my mind. I remember every minute of it. The screams, the heat, the whole history of our city fading into non-existence right in front of me. I feel like it's my mission to document what's... Okay, this looks like really, really early. This doesn't look like a 1970s picture. Whereas the other, like the people, these all look like they were taken in the 70s. So I'm just going to chalk that up to this being an indie game, and maybe they didn't have a good picture of a library on fire in the 1970s. Who is that? Ben Johnson. Are these all supposed to be the same, like, Johnson kid? Because there's clearly two kids there. Wait, was that... Did I do everything? I feel like I missed something. No, I saw everything. Okay. February. To do. Call George, fix the sink, write to M, buy new lens, invite the Johnsons to dinner. March. Oh! Oh, it is a little spooky. Where does it lead? Built when? New faces. Again, this looks a lot earlier than the 70s. Like, this looks like maybe 50s or 60s. Some intense music. Oh, Bunny. What's up, Bunny? Okay. Weirdness. Came home from the Johnsons. Big party, everyone drunk. Who was the man? Johnson's brother? Brother-in-law? Acted like he knows me. Notes to self. Find out who this guy is. The mayor? It can't be. An imposter? Don't go crazy. Oh no, I wonder if this guy has a little bit of a Capgras thing going on, where you think that people in your life have been replaced. Okay, so that just seems a little stalkerish. Oh, that's the one I just watched. Letter for M. My love, sometimes I feel like a stranger... Excuse me, sorry. I just drank my dinner, so I might have some burps. Sometimes I feel like a stranger in this town, like I don't recognize the place. It's been 3 months since the fire now, and people seem to have completely forgotten about it. They wander around with smiles on their faces, smirking at me while their kids utter screams of joy. It's almost indecent. I don't know, this town has changed. Lately there's a lot of new faces in the streets. Who would want to move here? I mean, you thought... dude doesn't finish any of his letters to whoever M is. New house? Is it? I don't know. The mayor? The mayor? The mayor? Okay, I actually have mild face blindness, so I can't tell you if these are the same people in these pictures or not. I know they're kind of blurry. I don't know if anybody else can see them better than me, but I don't know. Maybe it's the mayor, maybe it's an imposter. Alright, let's go to April. Names for the dog. Bailey, Tequila, Duke, Cody, Schrodinger, the Almighty, Gizmo, Stanley, Cthulhu, Boomer. If you don't name your dog the Almighty, then you don't really respect your dog enough, do you? Cthulhu. So they went with Cthulhu. Okay, I like it. Cute. I think it's interesting that this guy is a Lovecraft fan and seems to be experiencing this particular delusion because it is kind of Lovecraftian. Capgras delusion, it sometimes happens. I don't know if it happens this way always, but it can be caused by brain damage that causes a disconnect between your visual cortex and the emotional center of your brain. So when you see people that you know you should recognize, you don't have an emotional reaction to those people like you know that you should have, and that causes your brain to question what happened to this person and why they're not the same, and maybe this isn't the person I know, and it causes a paranoia that everyone around you is being replaced by look-alike imposters. Which, that's just I have a 2-year degree in psychology that I haven't touched in 8 years explanation of what might be going on here. Okay, so let's look at May. Groceries. Milk, eggs, flour, water, dog leash, toilet paper, tomatoes, lube, apples, knives, wash liquid. Okay. Well, one thing, the only thing I'm going to mention, not going to mention the other thing there, but you have a dog leash on your grocery list. Shouldn't you already have a dog leash if you already have a dog? Okay, map. Richardson's farm, school, library ruin, Main Street, gas station, police station, church, my house, Johnson's. Okay, so they're next door neighbors. I'm just kind of trying to remember as much of this as I can because I feel like it's probably going to be important at some point. Getting crazy. Okay, admittedly, this is a little weird. Just a large group of people having a bonfire in the woods. Nothing to see there. Just some mild cult stuff. Let's go to June. Timeline. December 12th, the library burns down. December 21st, M leaves. Oh. So if this person left him, that can cause some mental stress. January 6th, Ben Johnson changes. January 18th, a new street appears at the corner of St. Louis. February 12th, new people appearing everywhere downtown. March 5th, the mayor changes. I don't even recognize the Johnsons anymore. March 23rd, people are randomly getting together and burning stuff. April 7th, I dream of fire every night. May 19th, a new house appears out of nowhere across the street. May 27th, Cthulhu's acting very weirdly. Okay, but you only got the dog in April, so... I mean, how well do you know the dog? Maybe he's acting normally. June 3rd, several new houses materialize across town. Okay. Okay, this is the same map. Letter for M. My love, something is happening here. Something very wrong. I don't know how to explain it without sounding crazy, but things are changing. I mean, really changing. New buildings are appearing from one day to another, out of nowhere, and the people are changing too. I mean, they're the same, but like, with a different face. I know I'm sounding nuts, but it's real. I think it has something to do with the fire. That day, I wasn't working, you know. The only day of the year I don't go to work and the library burns down. Why? Why am I still alive? What came out of this fire? Am I losing it? I need you. Okay, so maybe this dude woke up in, like, the wrong timeline after he was supposed to die in the fire. This house shouldn't be there. Well, that house doesn't look new. I mean, it's got shit growing on it, so I'm pretty sure it's been there for a while. This is not Mrs. Johnson. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go back to... I'm gonna try and do my best to memorize this face because... Again, I have mild face blindness, and this is not going to be an easy thing for me to tell if these are the same people or not. I think they could be the same person. I don't know. This one looks older, though. So that is a little weird. This one's not playing. Hold on. Well, I mean, these are pretty clearly different people. Like, this isn't the family that supposedly lives there, right? This is like their extended family, so... Although if that's supposed to be Mrs. Johnson, that's definitely a different person. I guess I'm just not totally sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. I mean, maybe this game would be spookier if you could actually recognize people's faces and you could tell who was different and who wasn't. I don't know. Let me try this one again. Yeah, that one's still black. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, now I know some of these are like meant to be, you know, corrupted, so I'm wondering if I need to come back to that one. Maybe I need to come back to it after I see other stuff. So let's go to July. Okay. This one, invoice, Overnight Security International. Bill to Alexander Leibovich. Thalos Alarm System, Pandora Ultrasafe, and Fire Gloves. Thank you for your business. Alright, so dude's getting real paranoid now. Buying a bunch of security stuff. He's real sus of these neighbors. Let's see what's in August. Notes. Who burned the library? What burned the library? Who are the Johnsons? The odds of finding life on another planet is low. Death, insanity? Possibility of a dreamlike alternate mind state. Is the government involved? I might be dead. Should sleep more. Stop coffee, maybe. Definitely stop coffee and sleep more. Those are two things that will definitely improve your mental health. This town is falling apart. It's lost its history with the library. No archives left to document the past. Don't forget to call George. Well, this is getting kind of sad. I mean, I think it was intended to be spooky, but it's just, I feel bad for this guy. Like, he obviously was really affected by the fire, and I think that, I don't know how much of what's going on is real and how much of it is in his head. I almost hope it is body snatchers, because that's less sad than that this poor guy is just losing his mind and stalking his neighbors to try and cure his psychosis. Okay, is he starting fires now to try and, like, fix himself? To read Queens of Darkness, A History of Witchcraft by Eleanor Danville, On Being Sane in Insane Places by David Rosenhan, Surya Siddhanta, a textbook of Hindu astronomy by Ebenezer Burgess, A Brief History of the Dancing Plague by Anna Rooney. Now there's a fun story. I will definitely talk about the Dancing Plague on my stream sometime if anybody wants to hear about that. But a more interesting rendition of that story, I highly recommend the Puppet History version on, what is their channel called? On Watcher. It's it's a really interesting story, actually, and it's still kind of mostly unsolved as to why it happened, but people literally danced themselves to death, and it was a contagious mass hysteria. So that's definitely interesting bit of history to look up. But if you're in an already fragile mental state, probably researching witchcraft and like Hindu stuff, where I'm guessing this dude is thinking of reincarnation and mass panics, are probably not the best things to be reading. Oh god, the last one, Inside the Box, The Many-World Interpretation of Quantum Mechanics by Joel Weinstein. Yeah, so I think he's probably thinking he may be wound up in an alternate timeline. Letter for M. I don't know what's happening to me, to this place. This town is twice as big as it was 2 weeks ago. It takes me almost 20 minutes to get to this city center. Am I the only one noticing this? Am I crazy? I feel observed. Since a few days, I started covering my tracks. I'm afraid that someone might find out that I know what's happening. I'm burning all my notes and locking the folders on my computer. The worst thing is that sometimes I feel I'm protecting my files from myself. I'm afraid I will change too, and what will I do then? Who will I be? Do you think I am paranoid? Where are you? I didn't hear from you in months. Okay, so I still feel like yes, there's like a flashing face, which is making me think this is probably more a supernatural thing and maybe body snatchers or whatever. But feeling like you're being watched is like the most common kind of psychosis you can have. So that's not a good sign for this poor guy. What's his name? Alexander? Sorry, Alexander. It's not looking good for you. Alright, let me go back and see if these other ones in June are going to play now. Nope. No, they're still black. Okay. Let's try September. Johnson's Mutation. Damn, dude, just going right for it now. Oh, hang on. Those are supposed to be the same guy? Because that's not the same guy. Face blindness or no face blindness, I can tell you that is not the same guy. Also, that's kind of a disturbing image. I'm gonna go away from that because I have my little bunny sitting right here and I don't want to see this guy holding up a dead bunny like that. So let's go to October. Is this our guy? Maybe he really is being watched. But how would he have gotten this? It must be him watching other people. Hey, bud. Music is just really loud. I need to turn it down. It's not even music, really. It's just kind of like a white noise. Okay. What's this one? Maybe supposed to be all the places that he thinks are appearing out of nowhere. Well, everything is definitely moved on this map, because the library ruin was over here, and not up here. I don't think there was anything on this side, was there? Let me go back. Was it this one? No. The map. Was it May? Yeah. Okay, the church was there. That's right. Alright, so the farm moved over here. The library ruin moved over here. rest of it all seems to be the same. Sweet bunny. Okay, so let me go back to this one. Yeah, so the school moved up. The library ruin is where the school used to be. The farm is over here. Everything else looks like it's in the same place. Notes to self. Things are getting worse as we approach year end. October, November. Uh-oh. Is our guy setting fires? Cause, oh man. Alexander, this is not okay. Nothing has changed. Oh. Is it supposed to end like that? I think that was the end of it. Man, I feel like I missed stuff though. I want to go back and look at the last couple of months again. And I didn't check the recycle bin the whole time. Is there anything in here? Nope. Okay. So let's try November. Okay, I can't get into that one now. Let's try December. Commemoration. Dear citizen, next Friday we will commemorate the lives of the loved ones we lost during the terrible fire at the library last year. We invite you to join us for a minute of silence and a prayer. Your mayor. See, this guy was sure that everyone had forgotten all about the fire, but this seems to indicate that they did not. So, I want to try and open up November again. No, okay. I just want to open those other months. Maybe I'm not missing anything. Because I think you pretty much have to look at it in order to get them to open. Okay. Let's try this. I still can't open it. Okay. I think I have to actually open the stuff. There we go. Will these play? No, these still won't play. So they're either locked or corrupted. I think it's the letter that's triggering the other things to open. So let me try this one again. Let's see if the one in December has changed. Yeah, that's still the same. So, was this me? It's December soon, almost a year since the fire, almost a year since I last saw you. I came to the conclusion that you are nothing but a figment of my imagination, a force keeping me going. I understand everything now. I see people burning stuff, hysterical. I see the changing, horrible mutation, longing for consistence. I understand now. This town lost its cohesion the day the library burned down. Without its history, there's nothing to hold the city together. This place needs someone to archive it, to document, in order... I gotta read faster. Okay. Let me try one more time, because I do want to read what that last letter was. And then I'm going to call it a night, because it's 11 o'clock. And I'm pretty tired. So... Okay, so I think I just need to click the actual letters to this M person to open. I'm going to read this letter faster because I want to see what the last part of it says. This place needs someone to archive it, to document it in order to exist. That's my role. Things get a little better the more I film. It is what I meant to do. This place is where I belong after almost a year since the fire. I don't know what's going to happen when the year is over. I don't know if I will still be here to tell you about it. There's only one thing I'm certain. I'm going to film my town until the bitter end. Okay. Alright, so I don't think he was setting the fires. It sounds like the other people in the town were setting the fires, so it probably was like a mass hysteria thing. which is also sad. And this guy's personal mental failure, I guess. I don't know. I'm not finding the word. His own personal psychosis was that people were being replaced. And I think it seems like other people just kind of just lost it a little bit. Which, you know, if there was a big fire and a lot of people lost loved ones, that's a reasonable response for some people to get a little carried away in their grief. That was a fun little spooky game. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I have my computer back. I have my games reinstalled, so I'm probably going to off camera go back and play through that first hour of Layers of Fear and save and leave it off, and then next week I will come back to that. I'm going to look at at least a couple of houses on Saturday. Very hopeful we'll actually get a chance to put an offer in on one of them before somebody bids over asking this time. So if that happens, I may not do an art stream next week because I may be packing, furiously to get moved into a new house. So I'm going to have to kind of play it by ear, see what's going on, probably Sunday or Monday, and I will post if there's going to be an art stream next week or not. Oh, my hair looks terrible. I washed it with Head & Shoulders and didn't put any conditioner in it because I was going to bleach it today, and then I wasn't feeling well, so I decided I'm going to bleach it tomorrow instead, but now it's just like, it's not curly and nice, it's just flat and frizzy. Yeah, anyway, I'm tired. I'm not feeling great today, so I think I'm going to go get ready for bed and go to sleep a little early tonight. If you were hanging out watching me scare myself with fun little indie games, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will hopefully be back on Tuesday. That's all. I need an outro and an intro. Oh, I got new glasses today. I don't know. Let me pull the light over here. Can you see them? They're green. My purple ones, my purple cat eye ones, one of the arms broke, and it was actually the second arm to break. So I'm probably going to glue it together like I glued the first one together, but I can't use them as my everyday glasses now that the integrity of both of the arms are compromised. So I ordered some new ones online, and they came today, and I really like them. So these are probably going to be my new everyday glasses. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be back next week.